But the weather's starting to change here in the UK and I'm getting lots of questions about making the change from outdoor to indoor skating. So let's have a chat about how we're going to make it through the winter. But let's do it inside. So the main question I get asked about is equipment. So they're like, do I need indoor skates? And the answer is no. You can absolutely wear the skates that you have been wearing outside, indoors, but the main difference is going to be the wheels. So outside you want a nice big soft wheel and indoors you want a much smaller, harder wheel. However, I would suggest that you always skate what you've got. So you can absolutely wear your outdoor wheels inside, see how they feel, especially if you're skating in your house, because some laminate floors can be very slippy and you might want a softer wheel. However, you do need to make sure that your wheels are clean because you don't want to skate with dirty wheels in the house or in the rink. No one's going to be happy about these. Rink space can be of a premium and it's hard to get there regularly. So we're going to be talking about skating in your house. Now, there are lots of pointy corners and hard floors, so I would definitely recommend still wearing your safety equipment. Even if you've only got carpet inside, you can still practice body positions. So we're going to practice the body position for an outside edge. So practice on both feet. I'm going to do my left foot. My outside edge, I'm going to have my left arm in front, so same arm as leg. My right arm to the side, so my arms are in an L. And then depending on your balance, you can hold your leg here and you can work up to holding it out. You see my free leg, my toe is pointed out and I'm going to bend. My knee is going to go over my toe. For an outside edge, it's going to slightly point this way to push my edge here. You see how nice and bent I am? There. So you can be here if you need to, or here. And the other foot is the same but opposite. So right arm in front with my right leg, left arm making the L, balance here, or leg out. Now you can't see it, but in my boot I'm leaning on that little toe to push my outside edge. And likewise, we can do the inside edges as well. So this is going to lean on my big toe. Opposite arm to leg, so left leg, right arm in front, there's my L. And now again, you can have your leg here, or you can take it to the side. My legs are kind of in this L position as well, but in the opposite side. There. And the other foot. So L position with my legs, L position with my arms, leaning on that inside edge. See how my knee is pushed? It's slightly pointed into that inside edge. Or here if you're more comfortable. This one you can do on carpet as well because we're going to feel how our shoulders pull the rotation. If you stand slightly wider than hip width and you're going to turn this shoulder, and then you're going to turn the hips and you're going to feel how your feet want to move. That is how you get your body to turn when you're skating. So shoulder, hips, and I can really feel pulling on this foot. It wants to turn. Now, if you are on a slightly more rolly floor, you can actually practice a 2-foot spin from this position. So you're going to use this exact same shoulder position here, but you're going to start slightly wider and you're going to lean on your inside edges and go down here. Shoulder, hips, push. So I'm doing a little down swoop on my inside edges. So I'm going to push and come up, push and come up. And it's always good to do it in both directions. So this is going to be the right shoulder, push and come up. Shoulder, hips, turn. This is a slightly more advanced one because you're working up to a 1-foot spin. But again, if you're on carpet, I would recommend holding on, but you can absolutely do this as well. So I'm going to be on 1 foot and I'm going to put my weight to my 2 front wheels so I can hop round. I'm going to remember my shoulder because I'm rotating. Hop, hop, hop. Shoulder. Now you see I've got this foot to stabilise me. It's just in case I wobble. Now, as this feels more and more natural, you get more and more comfortable, you can obviously start to lift this foot, and that is going to help you get that 1 foot spin. So when we're spinning on 1 foot, you need to pivot around one location. So it's going to be this wheel or this wheel, like this. Now, if you're holding on, make sure that you're not working against this shoulder. So if I was holding on, I'd be holding on here and reaching from my chair. So this shoulder is still pushing me. Another good one that again you can do on carpet is the toe and the toe heel manuals. So I'll be here or here, and that's great on the carpet because your wheels don't roll and it helps you find the sweet spot of that balance. Now, if you do have a slightly more rolly surface, you can do your toe manuals with a swap, which is really nice. So if I'm doing my toe here, I can swap to there, like that. And you see how, again, I'm using this rotation of my hips and my shoulders. And that is going to help build strength. So next year, you'll be able to trail skate at 1,000 miles an hour. Another really nice move to practice in a small space is the swirl, and I have an entire video on that if you want to practice it. I'm Katie, which is Skatie, and I'll see you next time. Bye!